Hello everyone, welcome to SOFTECH. Let us discuss about SAP ABAP interview question and answers. Can you explain the concept of data encapsulation in SAP ABAP? Answer. Data encapsulation in SAP ABAP refers to binding data and methods together within a class and controlling access to the data through interface. This helps in maintaining data integrity and allows from better control over data manipulation. How do you handle errors and exceptions in ABAP programming? Answer. Errors and exceptions in ABAP are handled using try-catch blocks. We use the try block to execute the code that might cause an exception, and if an exception occurs, it is catched by the catch block where we handle it approximately. What are the different types of tables available in ABAP and when would you use each one? Answer. In ABAP, there are several types of tables such as transparent table, poll table, and cluster table. Transparent tables are used to store application data, poll tables for storing control data, and cluster tables for storing application data in a specific database cluster. Could you walk me through the process of creating a report in SAP ABAP? Answer. To create a report in SAP ABAP, we typically start by defining a selection screen, followed by writing the logic to retrieve data from the database tables, and finally displaying the results using ALV, ABAP List Viewer, or other display techniques. What is the purpose of function module in ABAP? Can you provide an example of when you would use one? Answer. Function modules in ABAP are reusable subprograms that performs a specific task. For example, a function module might be used to calculate the total sales for a given period. We would use a function module when we need to perform the same task in multiple programs. How do you debug ABAP programs? What tools do you use? Answer. We debug ABAP programs using the ABAP debugging tools provided by SAP. We set breakpoints in the code where we want to debugger to pause execution, and then we can step through the code line by line to identify and fix issues. Can you discuss the difference between BAPIS and RFCS in SAP? Answer. Business Application Programming Interface are specifics to SAP and provide an interface to interact with SAP business objects, whereas RFCS remote functional calls are generate remote function calls that can be used to call functions in remote systems, including SAP systems. Explain the concept of modernization in ABAP and provide examples of how you would implement it. Answer. Modernization in ABAP refers to breaking down a program into smaller, more manageable units called modules. We can implement modernization using techniques such as subroutines, function, modules, and methods in classes. How do you optimize ABAP code for performance? Answer. We optimize ABAP code for performance by minimizing database access, avoiding nested loops, using approximate indexing, and optimizing the use of memory and CPU resources. Can you explain the concept of data dictionary in SAP ABAP and its Signifiance. Answer. The data dictionary in SAP ABAP is a central repository for storing and managing metadata such as tables, views, data elements, and domains. It provides a standardized way to define and maintain data structures and ensures data consistency across the SAP system. How do you handle transactions in ABAP programming? Answer. Transactions in ABAP are handled using the start of selection and end of selection events. The start of selection event is triggered when the report is executed, and the end of section event is triggered after the section has been proceeded. What are the different types of joins available in ABAP? When would you use each type? Answer. There are different types of joins available in ABAP, including inner join, left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. We use inner join to retrieve records that have matching values in both tables. Left outer join to retrieve all records from the left table and the matching records from the right table. Right outer join from the opposite. And full out join to retrieve all records from both tables. What are SAP ABAP proxy objects and how are they used? SAP ABAP proxy objects are used to enable communication between SAP system and external system via web services. They provide a way to generate ABAP classes for handling SOAP-based web service messages. What are the different types of exist available in SAP ABAP? There are several types of exist in SAP ABAP, including user exist, customer exist, BADIS, and enhancement points spots. These exists provide hooks into standard SAP process, allowing for custom code to be executed and specify points during program execution. Explain the concept of ABAP managed database producers and its use cases. Answer. AMDP allows developers to write database producers directly in ABAP using SQL script syntax. These producers are executed directly on the database server, leveraging the performance benefits of SAP HANA. AMDP is used to complete data processing tasks that require optimal database access and performance. What are the different types of testing techniques available in SAP ABAP development, and when is each technique used? Answer. Testing techniques in SAP ABAP development include unit testing, integration testing, regression testing, and performance testing. Unit testing involves testing individual units or components of a program in isolation. Integration testing verifies the interactions between different components or systems. Regression testings ensure that new changes do not break executing functionality. Performance testing evaluates the performance and scalability of the application under different load conditions. Thank you for watching this video.